What's up, Rufflings? We may have a baby bogey sighting in today's video because we're hanging out and I got an unboxing to do. One of them is already open because I didn't know what it was. It came from Amazon, which is the distribution for this company who makes a really cool bag, which unfortunately was out of stock. Otherwise, I think they were gonna send that to me. So maybe I can get that in the future because I think it holds a laptop and some other cool stuff. But they're also a sustainably focused brand. You're gonna be hearing a lot of that probably in the background. She likes to make fun of me whenever I film around her, which is very adorable. But it's Berni disc golf. It's recycled plastic. I actually have to talk to my buddy Jesse over at Trash Panda about his thoughts on how they recycle the plastic and what they do, just because he obviously owns Trash Panda, a recycled company. But this is Berni disc, their mid-range, the Einstein. Obviously they send this one to me. 5.4, -1.1. Looks very buzz-ish. But this is an interesting flight because the flight plate is very thin, or not super thin, but very flexy compared to the rim. It's actually very comfortable. It feels like a mix between a base and a premium, kind of similar to the forged plastic. Not the same feeling, but the same vibe, for lack of a better term. It feels like it is not quite base, but not quite premium, kind of like a pro-ish plastic, kind of like that pseudo-premium plastic, I would say. Maybe that's a new term I'll start using in my videos, but it's 162 grams, and I imagine it flies really good. It feels slightly small diameter. It actually feels really comfy in the hand, likely because of the plastic. I think if it was a more Star or Champ style plastic, it wouldn't feel as comfortable in the hand to me, but in this plastic, it feels really good, so I'm actually really excited to throw that. The second disc, I think we'll do this at my Lower Badlands series, where I take 3 to 5 discs and try to shoot the best round that I can. The next one, okay, similar feeling plastic. This one, for some reason, maybe because it's a driver, feels more base than that. So I guess I could see this feeling like a base. But this is 9.6 -3.1, the Johnson. Interesting. It has a globe. And is that a bomb or an ornament right there? I don't really know. But this one is 166.5 grams, and it looks incredibly understable. Got some decent dome, but a big old low parting line. Oh, this feels so flippy. This almost feels like the Archangel from Innovo, which is a 8.6 -4.1, I think, 8.5 -4.1. So I imagine this is gonna be roller disc, super hyzer flip, little nose up, fun shot. What's going on? But yeah, this is interesting feeling. And the last one is a wood disc. Hey, you want a box? She likes boxes. And this is a whoa. Bernoulli putter, 2501. Very deep feeling. It seems like there's like wood pulp or something in this. It's like a deep beaded guy. Honestly, the look of it is like a deeper link to me, similar to the Rot from Doomsday Discs, but it is kind of like a P2 with a bead, maybe even Kratos-esque, but much wider, very lid feeling. 2501 I can imagine because super like spacious underneath it. Like I could eat cereal out of this bowl with some milk in it and enjoy my time for breakfast. But this, it doesn't feel terrible, but I'm excited to throw all 3 of these discs. Recycled, I would love to have the bag, of course, but I'm definitely gonna do this at that Lower Badlands series, kind of see where it stacks up. This is gonna be super fun. I don't imagine I'll be able to throw super far with any of these, just because some of the lines you need to throw like flex shots. I need to do some crazy hyzer flips and hit some gaps. But I think this is a pretty solid lineup. I'm excited to see more. Bernoulli Disc Golf, I don't know, but I believe there may be a Chinese company. I don't have all the information. I'll look more into it before I post that video. But yeah, this is a wood disc. I think it says something on here. Yeah, just Bernoulli wood disc, PDGA approved. And they are all PDGA approved. So I'm super intrigued about how these are gonna end up flying. But we have these 3 bad boys right here, which should make for a fun video. And next up, we got a 13-pounder. That's a lunker in the bass world. From Prodigy, they were sending out some releases that they had, and then I was like, yeah, I'll love to review these releases. And then they emailed back and they're like, okay, we're gonna send this, and this as well. And I was like, okay, we'll see what we do with that. But let's see what we have in here. See how good it feels. Of course, see if there's any flashing. I actually got this comment on my Prodigy video, I think that I recently posted, which not a lot of people watched. I'm gonna have to learn to title the Prodigy videos, not Prodigy, something else that's intriguing about them, because I think that Prodigy, people don't like it unless there's something super interesting going on, or it's negative. And Prodigy makes really good discs, and I don't wanna be negative about all these disc golf companies if it's not warranted. It's so easy to be negative online, and that is just not something I wanna do, consistently at least. When it's warranted, of course. But yeah, everyone talks about the flashing of Prodigy discs, and I think it's just a reputational damage thing. I don't think they actually have insane amount more flashing than other bigger companies, but they used to. They sent a lot of goodies. Holy cow. they have a new plastic that has come out, which is super exciting. Do you want it? It's actually for you, kinda. This is the M4 in their 100 plastic for getting started in disc golf. 140 grams. They're all gonna be super lightweight. I actually recently learned a lot about how lightweight discs are made, which I don't think is actually how these are made. It might be partially that. You're definitely making fun of me now. But yeah, M4 at 140 grams. This is for you. I really like the stamp. Yeah. It looks like it's kind of from the Nutcracker, which makes sense with December coming out. But I'm excited for that. I think they have a couple other discs in that 100 plastic. And a couple other new releases. Let me see what all I have, because this is just an insane amount of discs. And I already have a big old Prodigy video that is kind of sitting on the back burner because I didn't know how to do it. We'll see what I do with all these. I probably won't review or throw all of them, but I'll probably make a couple of videos out of this. This is the PA5 in the 139 gram 100 plastic. Feels very good, actually. These feel really good. I thought they'd be really flexy. They are not. They're exactly the stiffness that I like with a good amount of tack. And I think I know how they're made, but you're gonna have to actually wait until sometime in November to learn a little bit about that, because I maybe got the chance to make some lightweight discs, but more about that later. They're super cool. Yeah, 3.4, -2, 0.5 at 139 grams. I'm so pumped. These feel really good for beginner discs. They feel premium. They feel just like a lightweight, stiff, good version of those other discs that you might get from other brands. So super pumped about that. This is for you as well. PA5. Yeah. When do you get through your first shot? What do you think? You're not quite walking yet. You're like toddling around a little bit, but this one we'll save for later. This one, oh, we have another of the M4s in the 100 plastic. This one, okay, feels much tackier. Okay, yeah, I definitely feel like, so what I've learned is there's likely some EVA plastic in here, which is the same plastic that they make mouth guards with, which is the same plastic that the Plastic Sten is, which I really didn't like the feel of, and I don't know what it was about that. Obviously, the plastics are never identical. This feels better to me. It feels like it has the tack that the Sten did without feeling like it's gonna rip your finger off. And I felt that in a different EVA plastic as well recently. Her little face is popping up over this. It's gonna be so cute in the video. It's perfect because Prodigy sent me these discs that are 140 grams. Don't eat it though, okay? Don't eat the disc. Thank you. I think, okay, we have another PA5, and now that baby Bogey sees mommy, it's gonna be screen time, but not screen time, no screen time, but scream time. 135 gram PA5. Hey, here's another one for you. And I'm gonna see if there's any more, but then I think we got some cool Halloween releases coming out, and I may have some cool Halloween releases coming out myself. I did find the last F9, 154, and 156 grams, so they average out to 155. These feel a little stiff in the flight plate. I can't imagine how flippy these are. I bet these are good rollers because they're actually pretty stiff. Really cool stamps. I really like how playful and like for kids these stamps seem to be. But like still like fantasy. Like not like obviously for kids. Like I'll throw a disc that looks like this. Super sweet. Obviously, well, the question is going to be, is there flashing? And there's absolutely no flashing. These all feel actually like very good. And the 100 plastic I think is a great idea. And so I'm super excited to have dedicated plastic, which is probably one of their more premium plastics. I would guess a 400 mixed with the EVA blend, which is a super lightweight plastic. And so these might actually float. So at the end of this video, I'll do a little float test to see if they do. Let's see. Oh, there's air in that one. We'll sink it first and see if they float up to the top. Doesn't float. I'll go halfway. I won't touch the bottom. Let's see what happens there. Doesn't float. What? Okay, so I guess it's not enough of a mix of that other plastic. It's kind of like suspended though. That's interesting. So the special gravity of water is 1, which is like a density thing, I think. So maybe this is like pretty close to 1, but like 1.05 or like 1.01 or whatever. Because it seems to want to kind of hang out a little suspended, much more than like a normal disc. Yeah, similar. Maybe it's the lightness of it. I'll try one last one. Does the putter, the driver, does the mid float? Come on. Oh, man, it looks like it wants to. It just a little too dense. I think it'll float longer. Like if it lands on the water, it's not gonna like break the plane as easily. And maybe some air pockets can get trapped under it and it can stay. I don't know. I thought it would float. It does not. Because if it is pure EVA, EVA does float, or at least a lot of it does because of the special gravity. I've learned a lot of words in the last week that I'm now using. Now I think we got a bunch of stuff that's not this plastic. Let me make sure we have none left. Wow, this is so many discs. And actually very exciting because they all feel and look really good. Holy cow. Yeah. Wow, these all, I mean, if you look inside this box, and I didn't tell you this was Prodigy, you're like, wow, this is a sweet company with no flashing, and everything looks great, and I cannot wait to throw these discs because they look sweet, and I bet they fly good. And that's exactly how I feel about it. I really don't think that the flashing reputation is warranted anymore. Maybe some discs are just molded in a way that they feel a little sharper on some edges, but it's not flashing. I just haven't seen that from Prodigy, except for maybe one disc, which they sent me earlier this year, and they've sent me, at this point, probably close to 100 this year, and it's just, that's a ratio that you get from a lot of other companies, if not worse. So I'm not saying that means you have to throw Prodigy or anything, throw whatever you want. Obviously, I'm sponsored by Infinite Discs, and their slogan is throw what you love. So do that, but let's check out what they sent me. First, we have the 400 Glow Archive. We'll have to do a little glow test as well. 180 grams. The Archive was the mid-range that they made for Isaac Robinson, maybe for somebody else, and then it got handed to Isaac Robinson, and then Isaac left, and the other person wasn't there, so who knows? I'm just speculating here. But Archive, pretty solid mid-range, kind of like a, honestly, most like an EMAC Truth maybe, but a touch more overstable. Oh wow, this is sweet. Special edition 750 Glimmer with some metal flake. Very good feeling. The Archive wasn't my favorite mid when I first threw it, but these feel really good. Maybe a little wide and deep for my hands, but overall, pretty solid. Another 400 Glow Archive. Really excited to see how these glow. We'll do that test and the float test at the end of this video. But yeah, another Archive in that glow and another one in the 750 Glimmer. Really sweet looking and feeling disc. I might have to do another bag draft with these. I don't know, but these are sick. Next, we have the M5 in the 400 plastic, 5.5 -2, 0.5. I think those might actually be 500 mixed with the EVA. 400 might be the see-through, 500 might be the opaque. I don't quite remember yet, but yeah, this is actually a mid-range that I want to mess around with a little more. I know the M4 is really popular and it's pretty flippy. This looks like a little bit more stable version of that. Actually, a little flippier version of that. Wow, very flippy. Maybe kind of a little more blocky origin looking, but it looks solid. M5 here as well. And then the 500 M5. So yeah, probably 500 mixed with EVA, if it is even that. Yeah, I mean, all these feel so good. Like, wow. These feel sweet. I can't wait to throw those. I don't know if that's a new mold. I think it might be. There's a paper in here. Let me see what it says. I don't see. So, M5, we'll see about that. And then next we have, the 750 Glimmer M5s. Oh, she got to where she could get my knife and my camera and my coffee and my other stuff. This is where the true content happens, Frothlings. Banana Froth is where it's at. All the real ones know that. But yeah, these M5s feel sweet. 750 ones, the 750 Glimmer, I like this stamp a lot, and it's very flat. I mean, I know reputational damage takes a while to be gone, and things have to happen, but I could see Prodigy making a comeback. These new discs, these new plastics, the lack of flashing, the fact that they're making stuff for beginners, they seem to be thinking a lot about what they're doing. I'm excited for the direction that Will has taken the company and for what is going to be happening with it. Next, we have another one of, they call it the Lifeline. This is a little less flat, and this feels really good. Very stiff feeling. It's a little rounded over, similar to a smaller Fox, or maybe, I'm trying to think, what other mids does this feel like? It's a shallower M4. M4 is a little deeper than this. So yeah, M5 might be a new mold. It might have come out before. It's new to me for sure, and I really like the feel of it. It's not quite as enticing for me to throw as something like an Origin, just because it seems a little blockier on the sides, but ever so slightly. And the flight itself I think it's gonna be a little flippier. I don't know, I'm excited. We have, another M5, the Broodling 400 Glow. Okay, well I guess if I want to put the M5 in my bag, I got plenty of backups. I really like this one, the red one with the dragon on it. Bogey really likes that one too. I think she might like the color red. She likes both. She likes the 500 M5s a lot. and they're sweet. Yeah, they're good discs. They feel really good. I'm pumped to throw those. Yeah, M5 review. Yeah, this is gonna be probably a super underrated mid-range because of how it seems like it's gonna fly. The shape is super good. The feel on all these is absolutely incredible. But just because it's Prodigy, I bet it's gonna be underrated. But we got more discs to come out, including the MX2. Wow, these are 6 stamps. I like this double foil a lot. The Admiral. Oh, let's keep these over here. Wait, no, I need these. Wait, let me put these back in for you. Here, check those out. No. This is much less entertaining for me to film when she was younger because she couldn't do this. But it was also much easier because she would just stay stationary. This is way more fun though. We have MX2 mid-range, 5403. Can you put that back, please? Oh, let's check this out. Wait a second. Ready? Ready? Let's do this. These are all the ones that I've already done. Let's have you throw those out. All right. No, don't pick from that side again. Pick from that side. Here. Okay, good. MX2. Ooh, this looks like, oh, this is interesting. This looks like the shape of either an A2 or a zone style, but a truer 5-speed. It really looks like a wider version of like an A2, A3, maybe even getting down into distortion. 5403, this feels like it might be like a longer version of those. It actually, wow, these feel, I'm actually really, really excited to review these. I didn't know what was to come. I was excited to review the Halloween stuff. I was excited to review the lightweight stuff. Perfect, here, I'll put these back in there too, because, sorry, did I mess you up? Here, there you go. There's so many left to take out. But yeah, these stamps are so cool. I mean, I could see myself bagging these. Yeah, here you go, have that one. I mean, just feel alone. Oh, that one too? Yeah, okay. And then this is the Elysium MX2, 172 gram. This is a 400 glow. Yeah, there you go, you got it. And that feels super good too. I'm really, wow, that is interesting feel. I've never quite seen a mid-range with that shape. It's kind of got the shoulder and roundness of a zone, A2, A3, distortion style disc, but a true mid-range diameter. Thank you. And so that looks super enticing. The feel on the forehand and the backhand is really good. And this might be my favorite disc I pulled out of this box. That thing looks so cool. Next up, we have H7s, it looks like. Are all these H7s? That's a different one. Okay, these are all the Kittyzilla H7. H7 being a very flippy mid-range, or flippy control driver, excuse me, 10-5, -4, 1. It's what a lot of people would roll who were on Prodigy. Yep, you're going down to your bounty. You got it. She's apparently chosen all the discs that she wants over there. So these H7s, it looks like I have this in a shimmer plastic for these two, and a glow plastic for this one, and a metal flake for this. Wow, this feels better than any H7 I've ever felt before. Hey! Honestly, so nice feeling. I am blown away, not only because it's like, oh, Prodigy has the expectation of feeling bad, because I genuinely don't have that expectation after having felt so many of their discs. These just feel incredible overall. The plastics feel really good. The shapes feel really good. The control of, like, the quality control feels really good. And of course, they're probably sending good stuff to me, who's an influencer. But these don't feel like there's like anything special that would need to be done. They just feel like it's consistent. And these look and feel pretty sweet. So Kittyzilla H7, I think these are all kind of max-ish weight, 176, 175, 174, 173. Look at that, a little small straight. Want some more? Next up, we have the Bastet, the FX3 in 750 glimmer plastic, 9.5 -1.2. I'm not sure what this disc is. I'll have to look into it. Somewhere deep in the recesses of my brain, something says that this is what the feedback was, which was the Kevin Jones signature disc when he was on Prodigy. And 9.5 -1.2 for these, they look and feel really good. Almost, I think they're gonna be like a Thunderbird. I don't quite think -1.2, just looking at the flight of these, and Prodigy tends to be a little more overstable in their fairways than the numbers. FX4s, everyone that I've thrown has flown more like a beat-in Thunderbird to like a 95-1-2 Dynasty style disc. This 95-1-2 feels like it's more Thunderbirdy, but the parting line's a little lower, so I can see that. It just looks like it's got a little nose bead, which will help it be a little more overstable. Kind of Thunderbird-esque. Really cool stamps. These double foils have come out looking so good. And then we have the Eternal Night of Darkness FX3 in the 400 Glow plastic. So a lot of 400 Glow coming out. I don't know if 400 Glow is a new plastic. Sweet looking double foil right there. She really likes the double foil right there. There you go. And I have that and this one, and these both are flatter than these ones. These have a little more dome, the Bastets do, than the Knights of Darkness, Eternal Knights of Darkness, excuse me. And so I imagine this actually will make it a touch more understable. It's also much more gummy plastic, but still firm in the rim. These feel like a forehander's disc, those feel like a backhander's disc, more so than the opposite, but I think you can use both, for sure. There's another one. And we are on to the last disc. Oh, there's another Elysium, the MX2, in that 400 Glow plastic, which I'm excited to see how it glows. 176, such an interesting mold. These new molds that have come out look sweet, and they are, like, this is relatively unique. I've never seen a mid-range with this shape before, that edge. If you've seen one before, definitely let me know, and I'll try to look at the comments and include that in my video, but I really like that. And the last one we have is the 400 Glow A2. Such a good mold. It was one of my favorite molds. I haven't thrown one in a while. The A2 is one of their molds, though, that it does have those sharper edges. It's not flashing on the bottom, it's just how the disc is molded. Or on the sides, that's just kind of a nose bead. And because it is so overstable, that little bead right there is not flash. It's just sharp. You saw the other part of the snap I had over here. These are flatter A2s. I would say that just because of the plastic, being a stiffer plastic, I would like to kind of take that edge off the bottom there, which is just a part of the mold. It helps keep it that overstable. You take that off a little bit, it becomes a touch less overstable, but I think a lot more comfortable to throw. But 4204, a little gummy in this 400 Glow, but I like how kind of see-through this guy is, and they are the Revenants. Really sweet molds. Cool stamps. Not my favorite, actually maybe my least favorite stamps out of all these so far, except for the stock ones, obviously. But maybe I just don't get the reference, to be honest with you. Their curse is his weapon, and this feels like a good A2. Very stable A2 is what it looks like, because it is relatively flat. And that's everything I got. So a lot of extras with the molds. I think I'll probably do a similar video at that Lower Badlands course with these discs. Or since I have multiples, I'll probably do it against somebody else, and we'll review them, and we'll each get one of each of them and see who plays better. Maybe Owl's Den, maybe Lower. I'm not sure. Maybe a different course that I haven't played in a while, but this is sweet. Big shout out to Prodigy for sending all these out. I mean, they feel and look incredible. Big shout out to Berni Discs for sending those out. I'm very excited to throw these discs. The MX2 really intrigues me, as does the M5. The FX3 I'm intrigued about. But yeah, I'm super pumped about this. Thank you for bearing with the craziness. It's kind of how life is right now, but I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been out here 5-10 minutes maybe. Let's see. Not even the brightest sunlight, really cloudy. Let's see how they do. I'm already seeing some glow signs. Let's see what we're looking at. Pretty solid glow. Not quite there. Definitely not there. Better. Solid. Solid. Half. Solid. Better than the red one. And, all right, well, this one should be here. So, looks like these colors did not glow very well. These ones were kind of middle of the pack. If you charge them well, I bet they'd be good. And I bet if you charge these, they'd be all right, but didn't seem to want to glow too much. And then these colors glowed really well. Kind of surprised on that one versus this one. But this one's much more see-through plastic than this. So a little more glow in this one. Oh, also this purple probably should be in this mid-pack, the second one that we saw. So it's kind of like packed out blue or the greens and yellows. Warmer colors that are dark, bad. Cooler colors that are dark, better. Lighter colors, good. Thanks for watching these, and I'll see you guys in the next one.